So full of self-confidence, and everything you said made a lot of sense. I thought I was too cold to ever love again, but every single word cut through the rain. We see the distance grow, I just need to know, do you even feel the same? I'm living in your messages, I'm closer to you there I guess. Living in your messages, every day now I confess.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are gonna get this laundry cleaned out. You can see how dirty and messy it is, and we are gonna give a deep clean into the washer in the dryer. So if you're here just to see how I deep clean the washer in the dryer and how I take that odor away from it, the timing will be down in the description in case you want to forward it. But if you want to get all this cleaning motivation, stick around with me and let's get started.
Funny how just a few letters in a row.
The first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put the washer into self-clean mode, which it takes about 4 hours. What I usually do is I'll give the washer one washed first, but my son was doing laundry, and so he pretty much used the washer before I started doing this deep cleaning, and so there was no need for me to do that first wash. And so I just did the self clean. I did pour some of the vinegar inside, and it will be washing for 4 hours. While that is washing and taking those 4 hours, I'm gonna continue with the rest of the cleaning. I'll be cleaning this countertop, and oh my god, everything was so messy. You saw at the beginning that I had so many bottles of detergent and softener, which all of them were empty. I only had one, and that was it. The rest of them were empty. I used a magic eraser sponge and then a brush because there were so many stains in here, which some of them were really hard to take out. But I didn't want it to scrub in it. I didn't want it to make more marks. And since the only thing that it had, it's like a gloss coat, I didn't want it to take out that part, and I was kind of scared. So if you have any suggestions on what to use, or I don't know, I'll probably going to have to stain it again because it did make a few marks. I will be washing these jars, which I did had all of my pots in here and some of the detergent and powder. But this time I don't have any of those detergents. All I have is the liquid ones, but I will be using that. I think that they do look really nice in here. The only thing is that I haven't found, or at least I don't have any like little spoons or containers where I can take the soap. So if you have any suggestions on where to get those, I'm probably gonna have to look for something on Amazon, but for now I'm just using the caps of those bottles to take the detergent and the softener out. One of the things that I've been doing for a while now, I've been using these mothballs that I buy at the Dollar Tree, and what I usually do is I'll just open the bag and put it underneath my husband's hamper to keep the odor away from his dirty clothes. But this time I'm gonna put it in here on this jar. Usually what I keep on this jar is the dryer balls, but my kids are always playing with them, and now I don't have any. So until I buy new ones, I'm gonna keep those mothballs in there. this top part really needed that cleaned. Ever since we did the remodeling, I haven't cleaned this part, and I tend to forget that I have to clean this area. I do keep this area only for decorative pieces, but because it is in the laundry, a lot of the dust runs in the air, and then at the end of the day, the whole laundry, it's really dirty, especially when we all washed all day, which it's every single day. We are a family of 6, and the laundry, it's a non-stop. It's never closed. It's always open, and that's what I'm doing. Also, I am taking care of that vent. It was also super dirty. I do have 2 of them, and both were extremely dirty. Now it's time to take care of the dryer and the washer. The washer, as you guys can see, it's still on the clean cycle. And while that it's doing its cycle, I'm gonna deep clean the dryer. But I did have to move the dryer out so I was able to clean the back. You can see how dusty it is. It really needed that clean. All the baseboard was super dirty. The only thing that I am not able to move is the washer, and it kind of gives me that hard time to clean around it. And I'll be using the sweeper cloths to clean around the washer and also here behind the dryer. You'll see me that I'll be using them on other areas like the washer and the dryer itself, and also some of the baseboard, which these ones are really convenient. I picked them up at the Dollar Tree, and since I don't have like a attachment to use them, I do kind of like the way they cleaned in a little bit better than the fiber cloths that they sell at the Dollar Tree, and so that's why I buy this ones. To put the dryer vent hood back to its place, I asked my son to help me out. Since he's small, he was able to fit in there, and you can even see that he was struggling to get out, but we were able to put it. And now it's time to clean the inside of the dryer, which I did deep clean the dryer a couple of weeks ago. If you're not following us in the vlog family channel, our dryer broke and my husband had to fix it. So that took me that opportunity to give it a deep clean. But even though that I did deep clean the dryer, it was super dirty. Like I said, we are a family of 6 and it can get really dirty fast. So I am cleaning around the door, trying to get all that dust away from it. And my surprise was that my kids were washing and they didn't took any of the linens away from here. You can see this is literally a fire hazard. I was so scared when I saw that one, and I literally told them, like, you guys have to keep an eye on this because we cannot let this happen. But yeah, after that surprise, I am going to focus on cleaning the inside of the drums. We do use a lot of dry sheets in here, and all of the wax tend to stay on the drum, and all of the gunk sometimes get even on the clothes. I did use a magic eraser to take all that extra dirt, because sometimes my kids will forget that they have stuff on their pockets, and I have gotten into surprises that they even had gum, where I literally had to use brush to take all that gum away.
Oh yeah, we can go so far.
While the washer's still on the cleaning cycle mode, I'm gonna clean the outside of the washer. And again, I am using the sweeper cloths to clean the outside. And I am using this little tiny broom that I always keep here in the laundry. Trust me, it comes in handy. It's really small that I even use it when I do clean the bathrooms upstairs. But it was really handy to clean the sides of the washer. I sometimes can't reach all the way to the back. My hands are really thick, so it's really hard to get in there. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ana. I am a mama of 4 boys, and I do a lot of mommy content video in here, lifestyle. Sometimes I'll do a few DIYs, and this is the content that you will see here in my channel. So if that is something that interests you, subscribe to the channel, become part of the family so we can become bigger and bigger. And if you are an old friend, thank you so much for being here and for your continued support. Another thing that you have to do at least once a month is to take out the filter and clean. This time I didn't took the filter out since it was still on the cleaning cycle. Also, the detergent and the softener dispenser, you have to take that out, clean the inside, because the softener tend to get stuck all the way on the back as well. You can see the stains. And also to wash the dispensers itself. I did had a little accident since it was still on the cleaning cycle. The water decided to come all of a sudden, and I had to push the dispensers in, which it was on the right timing though, because they were already cleaned. I did had to pull them out to finish cleaning the inside. I'll use a toothbrush once in a while so I am able to reach all the way to the back. But this time, all I used, it was the same cloths that I've been using the entire cleaning.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone.
Now it's time to clean the washer, and I'm gonna start by cleaning the door and to clean all the rubber seals. In between the seals, the rubber seals, it's a lot of gunk in there. You pretty much have to do this at least, they recommend at least 6 months, but it depends on the machines. My machine, in the manual, it says that it's supposed to be cleaned once a month. So I'll typically use a toothbrush and hot soapy water, but since I did run this in the clean cycle mode with really hot water, all this area was still warm and ready to take all that gunk away. So it was really easy to remove with just a regular fiber cloth. To clean the inside of the drum, you can also add baking soda on the first cycle with hot water. But since my kids were using the washer at the beginning, they did run it with soap and it really didn't need it that clean. So all I did it was run it in the self-clean mode with vinegar, but you can also use baking soda. That would actually help to scrub and help with any odor that have accumulated over the time. Another thing that it's good to do is to leave the door open after you use the washer. That would actually prevent with any moisture, and it's just gonna keep all your clothes smelling amazing. I did broom the rest of the dirt here and give a quick mop. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, guys. Hope that I have given you guys a few tips on how to keep your washer and dryer clean. Now the laundry, it's not dirty. We have to put it on clean because it's clean and smelling amazing. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, and leave me your comments down below. What are your tips to keep your washer and dryer smelling amazing? And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
How you turned everything around, I will always remember it. How you got me off the